But if I may ask you all for a warm welcome for our very fuzzy comedian, Marky.
Fuzzy comedian. That was actually thought of by the Tom. It sounds better than big funny hairy guy, so I'll take that. My name is Marky. You can call me Marky, Marky Mark, Fuzzy, Fuzzman, asshole, dumb shit, and Cupcake if you give me lots of money every 2 weeks. So I've done this before, but everybody always talks about the island, everything is different on the island. Hey. You need a taxi? I just checking. You know, I don't know what was going on. Hey, you look kind of cute. Where do you reside? You live here? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I know you. You know, everybody likes you. Dang. You got power? That's important. I mean, come on. Am I right? Is that not important? Alright. Some stuff you gotta know, you know? Okay, that was a lot better than I thought. I'm used to, like Florida. It's like, welcome to Florida, where the Amish are in Technicolor. Like, sorry I was late. I burned a fatty on the way here, and I was waiting for that stop sign to turn green. But, yeah, see, it is funny, but you couldn't do that here. You get like beat up, sliced, ticketed, towed away, and then like tow truck driver won't let you in, so you got to call a cab or walk down. Wait, my bad, that's Detroit. Man, nobody here uses stop signs except for Tom. Sorry, Tom. But so okay, well, say again.
That company truck, he's got to stop at the stop signs.
Well, it was all sometimes then. Okay. So that's working so far, right? Yeah. Okay, got a couple questions. Do we want to know like the differences between hillbillies and rednecks, or talk about cavemen?
Oh,
rednecks? It's funny because hillbillies and rednecks a lot of times come from the same place. And it's really, but they're different. Like everybody thinks they're both white trash, but there's lots of redneck millionaires. Am I right? Come on, a NASCAR alone. You got some quarterbacks, Major League Baseball pitchers, once in a while a comedian. Am I right? And hillbillies are all white trash, I'm sorry. That's right. And there's differences. Like a redneck girl she will kick her brother's ass. I mean, like he stole something. Beat his ass. Well, so will a hillbilly girl. But then she'll fuck him. Sorry, hillbilly girls are a little crazy. Like a redneck, you ask him for his ID, and he's like, give his ID. Oh, you got a second one? He's going for his belt buckle. A hillbilly, he just found out his name's not Fuckstick last year. He doesn't even know his Thank you. You need a taxi? Checking, you gotta make it feel at home. And like a redneck is gonna have a Confederate flag somewhere on their vehicle. I don't care what they drive. A hillbilly, last time they saw a vehicle, it got flipped over. It was like, it was a Wes Craven movie, I think. Sorry, there's a difference between them, Although there is a lot of hillbillies in NASCAR, but they lose all the time. Still white trash. And you know the difference between hillbilly girls and kittens, right? Well, we're gonna find out who gets angry. They all lick their paws. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Come on. Hey. What was the other one? Lucas. I'm quoting Lucas. I'm not patronizing. I may not be right, but. Thank you. Surprised you didn't know that too. Okay. Alright, so since we did that, we're gonna go to the caveman one. You know, people think it's complicated. Caveman had an easy life, you know. And you got like the one guy who developed the wheel, and one guy that, you know, he discovered fire somehow and shit. And I don't know, I wasn't there, you know. Thank you. But there's this one caveman, you know, and he's feeling down, and you know, well, you know why cavemen drag women by their hair, right? Thank you, Kara. So Kara rocks, doesn't she? In fact, all these guys, come on, this ain't easy. You try it, anybody? The reason cavemen drag women by their hair and not their feet is because either way, they're gonna fill it with dirt. I'm not lying. If you hey, call, you know, like Mythbusters or something, maybe they'll try it out. Hey, you never know. If they're hurting for money, they'll do it, you know. But somewhere out there was this, laugh the wrong way, but somewhere out there was this caveman that had a bald wife, you know. So, well, hey, what's he gonna do, you know? But you think about it, that guy is most likely 99.9% the dude that come up with the plunger. You got one? You ain't got a plunger? You got a lot of money called plumber all the time, huh? Okay. You live here? You got power, don't you? Yeah. I knew that. You got a big ass generator like a bus and shit. Lots of power. Hey, you know, that's the one thing. Everybody always strives for power in their life when you come here to the island of Misfit Toys. You know? Wait, it's what it is. Remember that shit? You know, it's not Jack. It's Charlie in the box. That's what's wrong. It's the island of Misfit Toys. Am I wrong? So you talk about the power issue. Hey, you know, where else would that be? It's not going to happen anywhere else. It's going to happen here, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, I am going to close tonight on one good story that some of you who were at the Summer Beach Jam may have heard it. It's called Charlie the Dildo. Yeah, remember that? Snip Fest, Uncovered Rocks. Snip Fest, Stay Neuter Island Fest. Snip Fest. Okay. All right, well, everybody always has a terrible old 25, 30-year-old joke about a traveling salesman that does not trust his wife. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. So his buddy tells him, go down to the porno shop, man, and talk to the dude. I'm sure with today's technology, man. Come on. He's like, all right, so he goes down there, and the guy comes out of his box, sets down, he goes, it's a dildo, she's got dozens of them, what about it? He goes, no, this is Charlie the dildo. He's like, all right, Charlie, Fred, whatever. So he goes, okay, no, Charlie, keyhole. And he comes out of the box, and he goes over to the keyhole, and it's just Charlie back in the box. He's back in the box. He's like, oh shit, I'll take it. Takes it home and tells his wife that night, hey, I got a surprise for you. She's like, what? He goes, just take off your panties and lift up your dress. And so she does, and he goes, Charlie, do her. He comes out of the box, and he's Charlie back in the box. She's like, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. No, boy, am I wrong? Ladies? You need a taxi? Gotta wait till it's over. Right, so, you know, she's all happy about it. So then the next time she leaves town, she's missing him after a couple of, you know, hours and shit, you know. She fills the bubble bath, you know. Open a bottle of wine, got a good book, you know, joint, and some candles and shit, and she gets in the tub, and she's done, she gets on the bed, she's like, Charlie, do me. Charlie comes out of the box. And after about 4 or 5 hours, she's like, okay, Charlie, stop. Charlie, quit. Down, Charlie. Charlie, no! And it just doesn't stop. And she's like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And she's like, you know, gets up and she looks at the box and she calls and like nobody's answering. She's like, shit. So she looks at the address and she's gotta go down there. She can't be like, yeah, she's fainting on the phone, you know. Shit like that, you know. That ain't gonna happen. Need a taxi? I got a check, you know. So then, you know, she decides she's gonna go down to the shop. She's trying to get dressed, so she's gotta wear a dress. Not even a skirt. Waistline fucks it all up and shit. And so she's walking down the street, her dress is going like this. And this old wino comes up. And he goes, what the hell is that? And she's like, it's Charlie. And he goes, Charlie my ass.